said, shook my magic 8-ball and it said, let's rock out in a Dinosauchestra. Let's all shout in a Dinosauchestra. Let's have fun in a Dinosauchestra. Let's eat children in a Dinosauchestra. La 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 la. Brontosaur rocking out hardcore, Triceratops pissing off the cops, Iguanodon with a mohawk on. Hip hurrah for the Dinosauchestra. La 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 la. Dinosauchestra, 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 Dinosauchestra. We can't return to present. This may be less than pleasant. What's that rock way up in the sky? That's our friend super duper meteor. Does this mean we're all gonna die? Shook my magic 8-ball and it said,
as a powerful and complex computer of near omniscience, I can report with total confidence, after a careful 0.3 seconds calculating a whole world of probability and statistics, that yes, we are all gonna die.
Dinosauchestra, 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 Dinosauchestra. We'll all be blown up real soon. But not before we're in tune. to dig us someday. Disassociation, Disassociation,
rap, ska, country, blues, jazz, techno, pop, soul, rock,
Deep in the ocean is a waterproof wristwatch that was dropped from a boat on a cruise by a man full of booze. But even without a wrist it never stopped. Through an accidental accident at the factory, it was made so that it never need be wound. For the watch ran on love, which it had plenty of. For deep in the ocean there's plenty of love to be found. Below the boats and sky, there's no such thing as time. There is no need for trying to put it together, put it together right. Believe we'll someday lose our feet, pick up some gills and travel deep, 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 deep in the ocean, and enjoy a life that never should get old. But it can and it will, for we'll be human still, and wherever ocean real estate is sold, we'll be buying and selling and always propelling it forward. And the leader of the fish will take a stand, and we shall see it swim with a wristwatch on its fin, and the race of fish be taking over our land. The fish will take our seats, the schools, the farms, the streets, and we'll be stuck down deep, and maybe we'll never put it together. Deep in the ocean, deep in the ocean, and oceanless. Deep in the ocean, deep in the ocean, there'll be no sun anymore. There's no such thing as time. There is no need for trying to put it together. We'll be forever. Deep in the ocean, deep in the ocean, and motionless. Deep in the ocean, deep in the ocean, and motionless. Deep in the ocean, deep in the ocean, and motionless. Deep in the ocean, deep in the ocean, and motionless. Much for fish friends, loose ends can't be tied. Old souls have died, goggle-eyed and chased by whales, swimming, zooming, mermaid tails, almost human, skin turned to scales. I conclude we've become seafood. We've become seafood. We've become seafood. We've become seafood. Enemy lasagna, robust blue wax, semi-automatic aqua, or company slacks, white coffee gymnastic, water screen the brow, existential plastic, extra nightly cow. Damn, jettison goodbye through everything center who, spidery concubine, pill, lickety split remorse, vitamin after force, already nested human wine, flight, luminary uprise, entanglement broke, unsophisticated clockwise, holiday way smoke, abundant various, metaphorically applause, underneath hilarious oxymoron clause, rectangular awkward herds, million controverts, never undressing sneer, blue therapy fall inside, father dethrone applied, guillotine apprehensive engineer. Word disassociation. Word disassociation. Word disassociation. Word disassociation. Run sunlit stocking chimney sweep. 11 hatred in my vocare. Scatter my elusive hula yellow sketching creamy helium. Gentlemanly communique. Lousy, panicky redundant, psychedelic wild, raising terrible abundant, polyurethane smile, scrumptious mechanical, jungle local wish, paleobotanical backwards licorice, truth, medical entertain, cleverly porridge brain, jellyfish fingernail, agnostic oppressive wall, platypus parasol, sauntering sawdust opera monorail plane. Word disassociation. Word disassociation. Happily this afternoon, along the beach I waddle. Looking at the sand, I spy an old forgotten bottle. I scoop it up and look at it. My eyes go big and wide, for heavens yes, there seems to be a treasure map inside. Somewhere at the tail end of this twisty dotted line, a chest of gold awaits, and soon it's going to be mine. I buy a sturdy shovel, since the treasure will be deep. I buy expensive boots, because my old ones are too cheap. I buy a fancy compass and a treasure hunting cap. Then off I set into the forest, eyes upon my map. So carefully I trace the pathway, every little bend. It's almost getting dark before, at last, I reach the end. I'm so excited, I can't help but do a little jig. I calm myself, take out my shovel, and proceed to dig. I dig and dig and dig until my hands begin to hurt. Then finally, my treasure chest, all worn and caked in dirt. But when I look inside the chest, I only find a note. Upon it is this simple little message, and I quote, "Everybody wants to find a buried treasure chest, but no one wants to bury one. If you do, be my guest." Pirates are assholes. Good morning, people of humbler times. My associates and I, we come to you from the future. That's right, we come from the future, and we have many stories to tell. Stories of war, stories of science, oh yes, things that will change your lives forever. But all we're prepared to divulge today is this cryptic song. In the year 2004, we were opening the door to a pathway full of sunny-looking times. In the year 2005, stopwatch futures took a dive, leaving us with nothing more than cents and dimes. In the years we've yet to see, we do not know, but we agree that there will be no rest. We'll pass our test, become obsessed and free. In the year 2006, we discovered magic tricks, which we used for waging war against the odds. In the year 2007, they invited us to heaven, and we plundered the casino of the gods. In the years we've yet to know, there is no rain, there's only snow, and there will be no sound, no sky, no ground, so turn around and be forced to delve into a leather-bound compendium or two. In the year 2013, we destroyed the new machine, thus completing what we thought we'd never do.
Choo-choo rocket, the Nezomi Disassociation. Choo-choo rocket, the Neko Waka Wai. A choo-choo rocket, we gotta save the mice, baby. Choo-choo rocket, the cat's a scary guy. Choo-choo rocket, the Nezomi Disassociation. Choo-choo rocket, the Neko Waka Wai. Choo-choo rocket, the rocket Wasugo-i.
Choo-choo rocket. Choo-choo rocket. Choo-choo rocket.
Choo-choo rocket, the Nezomi Disassociation. Choo-choo rocket, the Neko Waka Wai. A choo-choo rocket, the rocket Wasugo-i. 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 You walk around in circles, I walk around in squares. Another round of musical chairs, and maybe no one really cares about the way we walk. The record stores are out of stock, and all we want is bloody rock and roll. And clearly this is not the way to go. I saw it in the mirror, the ghost of Chairman Mao. He had 3 money symbols on his brow, and he will show the children how to wear their cowboy boots, bowler hats, and prison suits, and watch while Neil Armstrong shoots the moon. But he's never gonna get there by balloon. Your name, and that would be your only claim to fame. Well, it's a big fat crying shame, the way you lost your touch. The soapbox weighed a bit too much, and all this talking feels like such a waste. And now you've crossed the boundaries of good taste. Your only option now is to be replaced. Drumsticks, cake mix, watermelon, taco shells, soda pop, lemon, apple, olive oil, Cheerios, green grapes, purple grapes, lettuce, pretzel, corn, ketchup, orange juice, hot dogs, chicken noodle soup. Toy food, like real food, but is toy. Toy food, not real food, do not eat. Toy food, like real food, but is toy. Toy food, not real food, do not eat. Sweet peas, strawberry, salt and pepper, french fries, garlic loaf, refried beans, bananas, red pepper, green pepper, crinkle fries, ice cream, turkey chunks, chicken chunks, tuna chunks, fudge. Toy food, like real food, but is toy. Toy food, not real food, do not eat. Toy food, like real food, but is toy. Toy food, not real food, do not eat. Hamburger, hamburger, donuts. Hamburger, hamburger, pizza.
teapot, pineapple, croissant, potato, spaghetti, baguettes, potato chips, tomato soup, pickle, cookie, niblets, milk, peas, gourd, meat.
Toy food, like real food, but is toy. Toy food, not real food, do not eat. Toy food, like real food, but is toy. Toy food, not real food, do not eat. Toy food, toy food.
Harry Potter spent his summers waiting for the fall. He'd count the days and dream each night of Hogwarts' distant call. The Dursleys, Harry's relatives, were wretched as could be. He prayed each night to Satan that they die from gonorrhea. But one day he received a note that Hogwarts had burned down. Oh no, he cried, and quickly donned a disappointed frown. He trashed his room and tore his books, and then went for his trunk. But Dumbledore popped out and bellowed, "Harry, you've been punked." Harry stared in disbelief at Dumbledore's old smirk. He knew it was a joke, but he got pissed and went berserk. He threw the old man to the ground and punched him in the beard. He pinned him down with all his weight, and that's when it got weird. Dumbledore was smiling as young Harry sat on top. He made a funny noise and ordered Harry not to stop. But Harry got freaked out and threw a large book at his head. And Dumbledore stopped moving, it seemed Dumbledore was dead. Run, Harry, run, Harry, run. You killed your headmaster, now your problem's just begun. Run, Harry, run, Harry, run, Harry, run. Who can fend off Voldemort now? No one.
Knowing what we know, knowing what we don't know. This is gonna change our world. Feeling how I feel, I'll accept the unreal. If you be my no-eyed girl. From nowhere, mankind can't go there. Too much light. Find me what your matter. Tell mine to scatter. It's alright. It's alright. From the moment that we met, I've been awake like I've never been awake in all my life. If I spoke your language, I could tell you how I feel, but your language isn't real. In every myth, there's a little bit of truth, but I cannot say a thing. I cannot say a thing without proof. Oh no.
my no-eyed girl from nowhere. Man, kinda get cool, there's too much light. Blinding white emotions, shooting implosions. It's alright, it's alright. Right before the kiss, I noticed something in the air. Mother shed caught fire.
It simply caught alight.
And when they cleared the charred wood from the ground, inside they found a painting of a clown. He'd painted it when he was just a child, but scrawled upon the back was exactly when he